everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Tonicized. I'm going to turn my volume up just a little bit here so you guys can hear me loud and clear. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Hope you guys are hanging out with your friends, your family. I know it's American Thanksgiving this weekend, so to all my American friends, happy Thanksgiving. And we're going to dive into something Christmas related today. We're going to be working on an arrangement of Carol of the Bells. So that's going to be what's coming up. I wanted to get that right out there. It's not going to be your original, though. I'm going to try and make it my own, and I'm going to try and make it a little bit more fun using different voice kind of characteristics. We're going to try writing for a beatboxer, which is going to be really weird. Lots of cool stuff happening in today's stream. But first things first, I just want to say thank you for watching. And if you've watched some of these live streams before, I know some of us go back and watch at later times because this time isn't quite ideal for us, especially if we're in countries like Australia or anything like that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It really helps the channel out. I know I haven't posted a lot of other videos, but it is really cool to do these live streams every Saturday and hang out with all of you. So if you can hang out with us while it's happening, awesome, fantastic. We'd love to get to know you. Love to talk to you in person. Well, in person, technically, through the screen. And get to know you a little bit better. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And always just like videos underneath. Helps out the channel a lot and helps out the videos as well. So thank you so much in advance. All right, now I see that we have Franzi in the chat. Hello, Franzi. Welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Good evening across the Atlantic. Yes, good stuff, good stuff. You know what? I've always wondered how long it would take to swim across the Atlantic. Have you ever thought about that? Because it's pretty stinking big. But you know what's even bigger? The Pacific Ocean, which is insanely big comparatively. And it just blows my mind that we've actually been able to cross that as human beings multiple times over the course of history. But we're not talking about history here. No. We're talking about music. So yeah, pretty cool. Exciting stuff. Now, a fun fact here that I want to share with you all. Over the last few weeks, I've been trying to come to terms with the fact that we have a new family member in this group that we have here. It is not a human being. It is a cat. We have a cat, obviously Milo as well. And Milo is our first cat. He's been quite fun to get to know, and we now have two cats. So if you were wondering kind of if you heard noises in the last stream, that is her. Her name is Luna. She is a completely long-haired kind of black cat, and she has made this kind of room her home. So she'll maybe swing by here later in the stream. I can say hello and make her stream debut. But so we now have two feline friends in my fam, which is kind of cool, kind of fun. Friend of a friend just couldn't have her in her place anymore. So, it was kind of a surprise. I wasn't expecting it. We never planned for it, but it's been a very sweet surprise to say the least. She's very sweet and very full of energy, very young. So still working through that. So is she tearing a place apart? There are a few more scratch marks than I care to admit. But yes, fixable for sure. So it's not too bad. She's been quite well behaved, all things considered. So. But yeah, all is well. Milo was a little grumpy, to be fair. But I'm turning into a cat person now. I just keep talking about my cats. Always. It's like, hey, yeah, I've got cats. I'm going to talk about my cats. Okay. I don't know. I've never had children, like human being children, but I'm assuming it's very similar where you just can't stop talking about your human children. So I'm trying very hard not to do that, but I wanted to let you guys know that we do have a second cat, and just to get that out there. So pretty fun. Pretty cool. Awesome. Okay, let's dive into some music here. So today, like I said, we're going to be diving into Carol of the Bells. Now, I really want to turn this into a performance-based YouTube video. I want to film all the parts of me singing it and put it out there. I want to try and make it a full-on project and share it with you guys. So that's kind of my goal, hopefully before the end of Christmas. If not, I'll just save it for next year, and you guys will get like the sneak peek. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing with this. So this is going to be a legit thing. This is going to turn into something really cool. So we have to really, do it right. Now, in terms of instruments here, I've got the list in front of me here. I kind of want voice, but I also want the choir oohs and ahs and all that stuff. and beatbox as well. Nail clippers. Yes, we do have nail clippers. We've been clipping their nails. That's funny. Hello, Dorothy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Okay, so we had snare drum, bass drum, all that stuff. Sorry, not snare drum. We've got drum set, which is what I want to kind of have instead of. You know what? Let's not do beatbox. Yeah, we don't need to do the. Meh. It's not good enough. We want drum set. We want big, boom, 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 kind of towards the end there, which is gonna be really cool. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. Doug Vesley's in the chat. Cool. Drum set is here. Okay, I think we're gonna do. I'm just trying to think. You know, I might throw in some taiko drums. Just because I want this to be epic. I want this to be really, really, really cool. Do I do this all voice or do I do it with instruments? That's the question. Oh, my deadline for my piece is up this week. Oh, right. Yes. Did you have any last minute remarks about these two bars towards the end? I mailed twice or so. Oh. Okay. Let me get back to you today. I will respond. I'll respond to you today after the stream. Okay. And maybe we can set up a quick call. Maybe. No. Tomorrow. Monday? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'll send you an email. Okay, great. Let's focus on this now. So drum set, taiko drums, double bass, cello, viola, violin, choir, voice. That seems all good. I don't want to do any more kind of crazy stuff. Maybe a piano part. That could be cool. Let's do that. Piano. Yes. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to put the piano. Where am I going to put the piano? Probably there. Yeah, I'll put it separate from everything. Okay, this is gonna be hefty. All right, drum set, taiko drums. You know what? I kind of want to do the brass too. Have like a big honkin' brass section. Oh, that would be really cool, actually. Okay, I'm gonna do that too, just to have it. So bear with me here. I'm gonna add this in. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do trombone. We'll do 2 of those. Great. Welcome. Put the piano on stage where it will be heard. Yes. Love it. Trombone. Boop, 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 boop. Great. I want some tuba. We'll do 1 tuba line. Because you don't really need 2 tubas. 2 tubas is like too many tubas. Two. Okay. Okay, cool. Strings we've got, which is cool. Do I need any harp or anything? No, I don't think so. Why not? Let's toss it in. I always say no, and then I always add harp because it's so cool. Okay, and then what else do we got? Pitch percussion. Yes, I wanted some bells. I want the glockenspiel. This is a high little ding dong. Horns and clarinets. Thank you very much. Yes, this has been good. I think that's all really we need. Okay, so bells, glockenspiel. This is great. I'm going to put those up closer to the piano part so I can reference those. And then what did we have as well? Yes. Okay, so we have French horn we need, of course. Let's get 2 of those in there. I love it. And then what else did we need? We needed... This is turning out to be quite a big project. Clarinets. Interesting. Okay. I'll go with it. See if we add it in. Horn solo, goosebumps. Yes, always horn solo. Always horn solo. I've trained you well. No, just kidding. Horns are just so cool. And I really love them. I'm a sucker for French horns. I really am. And it's really funny, actually. So growing up, my family was, I know, relatively musical. My brother and I think, are carrying the musical kind of elements through. But my mom, fun fact, used to play French horn in band. Well, she played French horn because she flipped her instruments. So she was playing flute for like most of her life in, high school, middle school kind of thing. And then I can't remember what grade she said it was, but I think it was grade 8. I think she switched to French horn. And she said it was the hardest thing to go from like clarinet to French horn. Just completely different worlds, and it's very, very funny. So I thought that was a fun thing. All right, why are my clarinets just chilling in the brass section? That's not cool. We want them to be on their own. So now we have like, I should have started big and just taken stuff out. That would have been easier. Okay, so I've got from top to bottom, I've got voice, which is the ha ta 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 so has away ding dong ding dong, which might be kind of closer to the end, or maybe I just do this without voice. We'll see. I might take that out. I've got choir, oohs, and ahs, and then a little break section, and then I got clarinets. Now I'm thinking we could also add some flute. I think would be cool. Maybe some piccolo. I don't know. Be kind of fun. Would you agree? Do we agree? Why can't I move it all up at once? This is annoying. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. That'll be fun. And a lot of copy paste because why? Well, it's the same stinking song. Over and over. Darn it. Sorry guys, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. I'm going quick. Yeah, I'm going to try and arrange it a little bit differently than I've ever heard it because I want it to stand out, Okay, I think that should be good. We've got flutes, we've got piccolo, we've got clarinets. Do I need any plucked strings like guitar or anything like that? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think maybe a cymbal, like a ride or a crash cymbal. That could be cool. Or roll like a ride cymbal, like rolling into it. I think that might actually be really good to put in because I don't want to have to like. Okay, we'll put that in. We'll put those in just because I want to make sure that those are there. We might not use them all, but it'll be good to have them. Okay. Yeah, so we'll put the cymbals kind of at the bottom. This is kind of it's not the best way to do it, to put kind of random order, but for the score, it's just being used for me. I can always just rearrange it and do it, copy paste it into a different thing, just the same setup. So this is going to be kind of like the rough draft. So don't base your entire instrument list off of this project, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to grab my other mouse so I can use it for this computer. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think I'm going to be doing the marimba, which is totally cool because we have the glockenspiel. I don't want to have that kind of that. Well, maybe. No, we're going to try without it. Okay. Cool. Now you've just watched me basically my process of how to go through and add instruments and stuff. So pretty funny. Music, video, piano. Thanks for jumping in. No worries at all. Yes, I need to be posting about these streams more, I think. So that'll be a goal for me next week for sure. Arranged by Sam Vesley. Great. That's me. Okay, what's the key? Piano time. I think that's the actual key. Okay. I like that. energy to it. It has a lot of energy to it. So G minor could be. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, so I'm thinking G minor. Yeah, we'll start with G minor. Unless D minor works better. Hold on. Okay, so third. Ooh. I don't know. I like G minor better. Now, of course, when you're picking a key, you always want to be keeping in mind of the instruments, right? What instruments do you have? All of that kind of stuff. Now, in my case here, I don't have to worry too much. A lot of the instruments are going to be able to play this key, except for French horn. So French horn is a perfect fifth up. So if I have G minor, they're actually going to be playing in D minor, which is really, really not that hard. It's only got one flat, which is really cool. And that's just based off of the instrument. So if concert pitch is G minor, French horns are going to be playing D minor, which is kind of a weird thing to think about because they're going to be playing the D minor scale and it'll sound like the G minor scale for everyone else. But it's one of those important things that you have to consider when picking key signatures. Okay, we're going to go with G minor. I'm super stoked about it. Let's pick it. Let's commit to it. And let's see if we can change keys maybe later on in the stream. 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 Very cool. Do-do-do-do-do. Great. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? What's the tempo? 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6/8 time. Classic for a Carol of the Bells, of course. Come on, Mike. Stay up. There we go. His name's Mike. Get it? So, we're going to go with G minor, of course. 2 flats, B flat and E flat. Tempo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The clarinets are playing F minor and A minor. Yes, exactly. So F minor, not that bad. 4 flats. And then A minor. So, clarinets are a major second up. So they're going to be A minor. They're going to be playing A minor for what we're playing, G minor, right? No, they're down. They're down. So they're going to be playing F minor. Wow, that took me a second. Yeah, they're going to be playing F minor, I believe. But we'll double check. It'll do the work for us. That's why I like using Finale. It does the work for me. I don't have to think about that stuff. But anyway, let's go with 120 for now. And start things off. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Hello. Nice. Okay, here we are. We're in it. This is terrifying. This is very big. Very scary. I'm very scared. Very, very scared. Okay, let's see what we can do with the audio. And then we can be good. Okay, so I'm just going to see if the notes work okay. Of course not. Why would they? Why would they? Okay, well, that's awesome. We've got some nice sound that doesn't sound good at all. Great. I'm going to put that on desktop for now. Boop. Great. Okay, just 1 second here. I'm going to quit the Finale and reset things around. I think I've picked the wrong port. One of my ports works great. The other port doesn't. I can't remember which one's which. So let me try one more time here. And then we'll get that nice clean sound. So what I'm thinking here is we're going to take this really slow and build it. And we're going to build and build and build and build and build and add layers and then peak. And then just kind of finish off with the final little trickle trail of the classic sound. Okay, now I don't know who composed this originally. I really don't. I think it'd be probably good to know who composed this, but I'm not going to look at that yet. We're going to go scroll view so we can see kind of what's going on. You guys can follow along. It'll be a lot cleaner. See, that looks a lot better already. So that's going to be good. Okay, so that's there. We're all good. Very cool. Ooh, the Schneiders. That is a cozy score. It is. Kind of terrifying, honestly. I'm a little intimidated. Okay. Huh. Pretty cool. Getting married to an American got me one of the most generic German names ever. That's so funny. Huh. That's crazy. It's crazy what happens, eh? That's very fun. Okay, here we go. Where do we start? That's the question. So I think we start with how do we jump into this? I don't want to start slow, but I want to start with a little bit of energy. But if I'm building, that doesn't make sense. I want to kind of gradually build this arrangement of Carol of the Bells into something really, really special. But how do I do that? Well, I could use the harp. Or maybe I start with the piano. I want to save the choir solo. I do want the choir to have their own kind of moment. But I'm thinking I might do piano first. So let's start with that. Let's just start with a solid. No, we can't use piano. Hold on. So if this started like this, just. Does that? Oh yeah. I like this. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write a little piano intro to kind of bring it in, and then we'll see where we can go with the strings and move from there. How's that sound? I think that sounds like a good plan. Okay, let's do it. So we've got some interesting things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? It's not coming through, you guys. This is... Not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's work on this arrangement. I'm gonna reset my computer here because this is killing me. It won't take too long. Okay, so let's talk about. Oh, it's dark. It's dark and cold. Let's talk about the arrangement. So I'm thinking, in terms of the actual score here. There you go. I'm thinking of doing just like a G minor and then working down. Maybe doing that. Yeah. There we go. And then. Something like that. Just a very simple, very sparse. I'll keeping the G on top. I don't like that. So we're gonna try that again. Yeah. Nice. And then we go. Ooh, yes. Oh, it's so hard to do at the same time. Oh yeah, so I'll have like a. Yeah, and I have like the. Oh yes, okay, cool. This is gonna be fun. I have some ideas now. This will be great. So like. Yeah. This is gonna be good. I'm excited. Whoa. Okay, so Tony, you got a new piano. It's super cool. But you're waiting to unbox it so you can get the carpet in? Dude. You have more patience than I, my friend. You have more patience than I. I'm the type of person that if I go into a store and I buy something new, I'm literally getting home and putting it on. That's the type of person I am. I will go in and I will buy and then I will wear. And then that's it. That's it. I'm wearing it for the rest of the day. Do I wash it? No. Should I? Probably. It's kind of gross if I don't, but you know what? My urge to wear new things trumps washing the clothes. Annoying. Okay. Do you guys wash your clothes after you wear it, like buy them? Is that something you guys do? Should I be doing that? Should I be changing the way I live? Is it unhealthy? It might be. I'd open the piano and play it without the legs on the floor. Yeah, same. Exactly. Just get it out. So, Tony, you have way more patience than I, my friend. Okay, let's try this one more time. I'm really nervous that this is going to be not doing what we want it to here, but we'll try our best. We'll see how it goes. Okay, all is well. All is good. Okay. And then maybe we get the mixer. There's got to be an easier way to fix that. I'll play around with that a little bit. Trying to restart everything is very annoying. Okay, let's try it. That's better. Very happy about that now. Okay, awesome. Yeah, great. Okay, good stuff. We are not clipping anymore. This is happy days. We can start writing. It's only taken us 27 minutes to get here. My apologies. Oh, that's right. You won it as a prize from piano. That's great. Very cool. Congratulations. Yeah. That's good stuff. Okay. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Cool. We're going to go right there right now. We need to be higher up. So we're going to put the AVA. And then what was my left hand doing? So we got G. Oh. There we go. And then we're going to put that up there as well. So here we go. We're going to do this, and then we're going to put this as our 8VA. Boop. Nice. Now, normally you have a little line that comes across. I'm just going to ignore that for now. And just keep rocking with this idea. And then, like I said, this is just kind of the rough draft for before I put it into the big final project. into Logic. So that'll be kind of a fun little thing. Cool. Okay, great. Don't like stores, to be honest. I love secondhand shopping. Yeah, it's super cool, hey? And it's very, very cost-effective secondhand shopping. There we go. Great. Let's slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I slow it down with this view? Of course not. Why would I be able to? That seems silly. Oh, what? There's no tempo markings? Bruh. Okay, let's try tempo marking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How fast is that? I don't know. Hold on just a sec. I need to find out. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Okay. What I might do is I might put this as rubato for now, just kind of a free thing. So rubato means to play freely. And if you can kind of go and just make it your own, that's the idea for that section, which is going to be kind of cool for the piano. Great. Okay, awesome. So we got the rubato. Let's see what we can do now with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah. This is good. I want to change this to our other view so you guys can see it a little better. That's better. Okay. So we've got rubato. We've got all this stuff, which is great. Now, I'm working with G minor here. I'm going to switch it to the F minor. Simply... Is that right? Hold on. Okay. So it's going to be F major. I apologize. There we go. And we're going to take this guy away. And we're going to do... Yep. And then this is A and this is C. So I think we've got what we need here. A, C, G, and then we've got... Yep. I like that. So, we've got E flat. And we got G. And then A, right? It's a very cool chord. So it's G and then that, right? Yeah, with that on top. Great. Nice. Cool stuff. Okay. I like that. That's really cool. So big piano chords here. I'm going to put some from fermatas. No, they're not fermatas. Are they fermatas? I can't even remember. My brain's not even working. Yeah, they're fermatas. My goodness. Okay, fermata, 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 tomato, tomato, fermata, fermata. Okay. Yeah. Great. 6, 1. Yeah. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then we should probably make that a second layer then, hey? Darn it. Darn tootin'. So sometimes when you're writing music, the second layer can really make it easier for you to create these really cool harmonic kind of moments underneath. It takes a little bit of playing around with to get kind of comfortable using this stuff. But once you get this with piano, you can do it with anything, essentially. So something to think about when you are starting to look at, kind of get this kind of going through. How did you just change the F chord from a closed position to an open position, left hand, with just one click? Does finale do that on its own? Kind of. I changed... Hold on, I have to go back here. So this one here, right? Or no, this one. No, this is E flat. So yeah, F. So if you look at this chord, you've got ACF on top, which is technically just... Oh, sorry, ACG, which is technically just the F major triad with a 9 instead of the root. So there's F, there's the G. Now I'm keeping the G consistent throughout both chords. That is what's kind of keeping this harmony sounding different than just moving your triads around. It's kind of the melody, if you will. So down here, what I've done is I took this and I went and I moved it. I think I had it at A originally. So down here, like that. What I can do is just pop it up an octave, and that gives me my open voicing. It's kind of cool, but I don't need A because A is already up in this chord here. So instead of that, I figured, okay, let's go to the D, I believe. No, F. That's E. That's the F. So that's the octave. So it's F, C, and F, which is good. Pretty cool. Too bad you didn't win the carpet from the supplier. True. That's fun. Yeah. No, I just got a new room at the studio I'm working at. I'm going to be moving there. Well, moving to a different room in the same building. And it's kind of a bigger room, and I'm looking to get a carpet to fill that space because it's a very cold, dark room. So I'm going to try and find ways to make it a little bit brighter and cozier. So one of those is going to be the carpet. So I'm also in the carpet world at the moment. Carpet World? Is that a thing? I don't know. Is that a brand? Hey, Carpet World, hook me up with some sweet sponsorships. Just kidding. Do you need a carpet? Look for no further than Carpet World. They're the best. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Nice. Okay. Now we'll do this again, but we'll have this plum, da dum, right? So I'm gonna put this in second layer. Oh. Okay, we're gonna try some here. I'm gonna make that this chord, and then I'm gonna do E flat, G. There we go. Nice. Now I don't need the G on the bottom. I can have that. Can I put the F in there? No. Maybe. I'll play around with that just in just a sec here. But I like this, so I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to turn that to, oh, dear me. Oh, dearie me. That's better. Okay. And then I want this down as well. No, I can't do that. I have to keep it up like that. Da, 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 da. Very simple, very simple, very simple. Actually, da, 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 da. No, we don't want that melody. Not yet. We're just going to keep it nice and simple. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, let's play what we've got so far here. So we've got this like... There we go. So I've got this, which is super neat. I'm going to try and show you guys. There we go. So there we go. We got that. Hold on. Did I make a mistake here? I think I did. Oh no, that's measure 3. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. And then we've got this, which is gonna go here. It's so pretty. And then we've got E flat with the D and the B flat. Yep. Very cool. Sounds like a video game almost, which is really cool. Okay. And then we've got this coming up. And then yes. I like it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That'll last longer a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. And the other thing I like about it is it doesn't quite sit where you'd expect it to be, and that's really cool. I'm going to... stop it. I think right now it sounds really kind of weird with just that piano intro kind of just sitting there, but we'll keep it for now. We can always just take it out and dive into the kind of the other stuff right after. So now we've got this intro. It's super kind of slow start, you know, very not exciting by any means. Bunk. Bunk. But it is pretty. I like pretty stuff. So cool. All right. Very neat. Yeah, super cool. Okay, I'll look at that later. This is just kind of the rough draft, of course, and I'm going to be playing it myself, so I won't have to worry about the preciseness of it because it'll be kind of more a subjective thing anyway. So kind of a cool thing. But just so I have the ideas, which would be great. Honestly, I might put the chord symbols down later, but we'll see. Yeah, really cool. All right, where do we go from here? Oh, man, I wanted tubular bells. Drat. Okay, I'm going to have to remake this, but that's okay. That's okay. So basically, tubular bells give us that sense of like church music or like the church bells where it's like bong, bong, like the London Tower, if you will. That's kind of the vibe that would give us. And that's what I was hoping for, because it's Carol of the Bells. But I definitely thought bells was tubular bells. My bad. So we're just going to work with that for today, and then I'll make a new version of it with tubular bells instead of bells. Okay, we're going to start with measure 9 here. Now, the reason we're going to start with this... Yeah, this is cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I want this a little slower. Dum, da, da, Can you just assign a new instrument to that line? I can't in this case. It's very strange. I don't know how to do that. I've tried many times, and I get frustrated every time. And the easiest way I found is just to make a new version of it. But I'm sure there is a way. I just haven't figured it out. So maybe I try and figure that out when I get off stream here. After I respond to you, of course, Prenzy. Okay, so let's say... what was I doing? Tempo marks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I want it slower. Dum ba da dum dum da. That's too fast. We're gonna go like dum 3, 4, 5. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 175. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just playing with a metronome here on my computer. 1, 2, 3, 4, dum da da dum dum da da dum. That's sick. I like that. Okay. 175 to the 8th note. Oh, dang it. Hold on. 175. There we go. It shined. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Measure 9. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nice. Okay. So I kind of have the violins up here, which isn't normally where they go, but that's okay. We'll keep it close to everything else. Yeah. So right here. Da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then da. Do I really go there? No. Yep. I think. Da. Yep. Yep. Great. Da, da. So I'm going to put an F sharp here. Mostly because of the way that the cello is moving up into the G. I normally wouldn't use a sharp, but the only reason that is da, da. it kind of raises. So the sharp is going to be in there. Sorry, I was reading Franzi's comment here. Maybe this helps give you an idea as you change is not MIDI score. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I can change the instrument. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I've never had the... I always just avoid it. I just make new ones and then I delete the old ones and then I'm happy. And I don't have to worry about it. Found a little sneak way to do it. Okay, we're going to get a bass drone going in here. This is going to be very Lion King. Hold on. I could just copy paste. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. There we go. Okay. So now we've got this nice big bass drone, which is really cool. And you don't have to put any, like, kind of breaks in between string parts because they can continually make the sound without any air. Nice. It sounds very, like, Dark Ages. 4, 5, 6. Nice. Yeah. I'm going to drop this down an octave and see if that sounds better. I'm not sure. I think it might. Oh, yeah. Da, da. Yeah, that's really cool. Now, I might cut this off for the bass part. That's cool. I like that. It's really cool. Okay, so we're going to put just really soft here for the bass and mezzo piano for the cello part. And then who's going to start with the melody? Probably the flute. Now, how do you make that melody? That's the question. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 E and 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 yeah 1 and 1 and 2. Is that right? Am I just like I feel like I'm not thinking straight today. Hold on. Yeah, 1 and yeah, duh. That makes sense. Okay, so I used an eighth note instead of a quarter note. If you're like, what? Da 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 da. Great. Is there crackling happening? Do you guys hear that crackle? Not sure what that is. It's weird. Super weird. Okay. Well, kind of concerning, but okay. Da. There. Great. It is windy. I'm just going to maybe chalk it up to that. There we go. There we go. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're not diving right in. We're not diving right in. We're trying to stretch this out as long as humanly possible. Being playful with it, but we don't go too far because then it's like weird, you know. It's like, what is the song? What's the song? Where's the melody? Right? Just kidding. Didn't hear anything. Okay, good, awesome. Yeah, it was super weird. It was like crackling. I don't know what's going on with today. Tech is being weird. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I'm thinking. Nice. This is gonna be E flat. Yep. So we got. Yeah. So we're going to try this. Now, what I've done is I've changed the C minor, which is supposed to be there, into a C major, which is kind of cool, which is pretty sweet. Hey, Dharmeek Shorts Beats. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a version of Carol of the Bells, orchestral version. So if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. Or you can share any insights that you have as well. It's pretty cool. Now, check this out. Yeah, we're going to try that. It's very repetitive, hey? It's crazy how much repetition we can get out of one little melody. So I want to hear this harmony that comes in. Super sweet. We're going to do that one more time, but we're going to make it quiet so it doesn't like drown our ears. Where am I? Where did my music go? Just kidding. Okay, cool. So the bass, we're going G, E flat, C, and then we're gonna go to what do I do? We could do that, or to the D next. Yep, like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dun, dun, dun. Nice, and we're gonna get really big on that. Gonna build it out a little so we can get these accents, which are basically just gonna create more kind of tension. Da bum bum ba, and we'll make it a little bit of a crescendo, which is gradually getting louder, of course. So now you've got this nice big kind of ba dong dong dong, which is cool. Pretty sweet. Yeah, what time is it for you, Dharmeek? That's crazy. Is it like super late for you? If it is, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. We're gonna put this up to there. Yeah. So let's see what we got here. Oh, sorry, I need to turn those down. Those pesky clarinets, man. Let's make the mezzo piano. For now. Great. Yeah, let's start again. From measure 21. Didn't help at all. Crazy. Yo, it is 3:28 right now for you. Darn me. Dude. Are you okay? You're gonna need a nap later, man. That's oh my goodness. Night. Yes, it is nighttime. Are you going to bed now? I don't know. That's a long time. It's like 3 o'clock here for us right now in 3 p.m. So it's like getting close to supper time. Like 5 hours away from like 8. I guess you could put that together. I've never been good at math, okay? But that's nuts. That's crazy, dude. I hope you're getting sleep. I hope you're taking care of yourself. That's a very important thing. Take care of yourself. Sleep well. Keep track of your mental health, that kind of thing. You know, the usual. You gotta keep it up. Otherwise, you can't do anything else, right? I've had so many things where it's like I can't work on stuff today because my brain is not working, and it's just not gonna be worth it. I'll just sit there and churn the gears, but the gears won't churn back. Okay. I want that here. Okay, cool. So I think we need to get rid of that idea. You know? That's kind of what I'm thinking. So the Devil's Hour. Yeah, for sure. My goodness. Very late. Very, very late. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This will be great. We're telling a story here, you guys. This is great. Okay. Ding. Dum, bum, bum, bum. So, if you want to get a 4/4 time feel in 6/8, here's the trick. Right here, I've got dotted eighth notes. So, 1, 2, 1 and 1 E and is what I have. 1 E and a 2 E, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and yeah, kind of technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and that's what's happening. It's very hard to count it out loud. It's very tricky. But essentially, we have 3 16th notes in every single one of these dotted eighths. And what that does, 3, 6, 9, 12, right? All we have is 12 because we have technically 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is halfway. 6 16th notes is halfway through a 6/8 time. So 12 16th notes is the full thing. So if you can break up the 12 16th notes into groups of 4, you have 3 each. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? That means that you can get a 4 feel over top of a 6/8 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hot tamales. Everybody wants to party. I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was Impromptu rapping. We got a question. We got a question from our late night sleeper here, Darmik, Short Beats, and he says, "Is it important to learn music language?" Yes. In my opinion, it is. Now, here's why. Okay. If you and I, Darmik, were to work on something, right? Let's work on something together. Okay. Let's say, for example, we're working in the studio, right? And you're like, "Yo, dude, you got to play something that's happy," right? I'm thinking, okay, that's cool. That's cool. What does that even mean, right? Music video piano, thank you for showing up today. Appreciate you. Hopefully your carpet comes in soon. You can open up that piano and get it all sorted. But yes, good night. Sleep well. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Yeah. Go say hi to your loved ones. Go listen to some music, as always. Okay. Back to your question, Darmik. So let's say you're in the studio and I'm in the studio with you. We're working on some stuff and you say, "Yo, I want this happy. I want this crazy. I want this cool. But I also want this kind of with energy, with pop, with spunk, that kind of thing." Now, for me, if I'm playing your part, if I'm writing music for you or writing music with you, it's very hard for me to go, okay, what's happy, right? Now, I've kind of practiced a little bit here where I'm like, "Yo, I can do this." Right? That was extremely loud. I apologize. But that's major, right? It's a super cool chord. But let's say you wanted something a little bit more energetic. You wanted something kind of like that. Right? How are you going to explain that to me? Well, you're probably going to say something like, "Oh, just make it like really bouncy, right? Really detached." Or if you wanted to use music lingo, you could say staccato. Now, there is a debate here where it's like, okay, well, not everyone's musically trained, right? So not everyone's going to know what staccato means. That's a very kind of classical music sound, right? But if you know that terminology, even if you don't have to use that terminology, right, depending on who you're with, at least you're prepared if you do have someone who has studied music a lot and knows that terminology. So my best advice for you is, if you want to get into the music lingo, go for it. Learn some of the terminology. Learn what some of those words mean. Learn what the context is. Because when you get someone that has that understanding as well, you can work 10 times more efficiently. Boom, boom, boom. It's not just like, okay, I kind of like that. Let's try something else. Let's try something. Right? Something like that, right? You're trying to piece it together. Now, that's very good for creative process, but it's very hard for time management, right? So there's pros and cons to both. I think if you have both, it's great. So that's what I would say about that question, Darmik, is try to understand the terminology as best you can, the baselines, right? The basics. And then you can work into getting more efficient with people who know those terminologies as well. Or if they don't know the terminologies, hey, you can teach them a thing or two, and then la-di-da, you've got this really efficient workflow, which is really cool. So that's what I would say about that. Hey, it's Mario Music. Welcome back. Good to see ya. Rocking and rolling. Things are good. Happy days are here again. Okay. We're going to keep rocking Carol of Bells for a little bit longer here, and then I'm going to say adioses, amigoses. That's Spanish for bye-bye, but it's not really Spanish. It's like, it's fancy Spanish. I made some fancy Spanish. Let's keep rocking this thing. Okay, so we've got dotted quarters making the 4/4 time here in 6/8, and that's going to sound pretty neat here. So let's see what we got here. Thank you. Yeah, of course, my friend. No worries. Oh, thanks for your question. Appreciate it. Please let me know if you have more. I love answering questions like that. Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I love that. I love putting 4/4 over 6/8. It's my favorite thing. Cool. Okay. The reason I put this line in is because it breaks up our melody, right? We've had a lot of the da, 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 going on for a while, right? And so when we have this little break, I'm going to start from 25. Right? And we can kind of go into that kind of that epic version right away here, which is cool. But I don't think I'm going to do that. But you definitely could. How about you do? How do you go about writing music for video games or shows, dude? Mario music, yes, great question. Love the question. I feel like that could be its own stream. That there is so much to that. And I've only done it a few times. I haven't released anything professionally yet. But I do know some of the techniques that we can use to do that stuff. So let's plan a stream that talks about that for the first bit. And then maybe we'll dive. Actually, I don't know. What's the consensus, y'all? Do we want to know a little bit about that today? Or do we want to know a little bit about that maybe later on? Maybe next week, and I can kind of prep some stuff a little bit more. I do want to show you guys how to do that in like a live setting, but I just don't have the computer power to do that at the moment. I could maybe set it up for next week, so I could do that. I'll basically set up my laptop as kind of the streaming laptop, and then use this as the kind of the beefy part, writing the music for like an actual show. Yeah, I don't know. I think that would be kind of a cool thing. So Mario music, how do you go about writing music for video games or shows? What I want you to look up, okay, and this is some terminology for all of us if we want to look it up. Cues, okay? Cues for different types of things. Condensed, I agree. But yeah, look up cues. Look up Mickey Mousing. It's a funny thing. I don't know if it's that's the actual terminology, but watch like a Looney Tunes, right? That kind of thing. Okay. And the last one, watch the flight scene from How to Train Your Dragon #1. So just type in flight scene, How to Train Your Dragon #1, and watch and listen for what happens in that scene for the whole thing and how the music fits the actions. When does it change? When does it arrive? When does it stop? What kind of harmonies are being used for different moments? Those are the kinds of things that you want to start looking at when you're looking at how to write music for video games or shows. Storytelling. That's the biggest word I can tell you. Okay, so let's do a stream on that next week or 2 weeks from now. What do you think? I think 2 weeks from now. Let's do that. So I'll book that in for 2 weeks from now. Let's just see here. I'm going to write that down so I can remember. Okay. Film/video game music. 2 weeks. Great. That'd be sweet. Awesome. Okay, sweet. That'd be super cool. So in 2 weeks, I'll do a full stream just on that question. I love that question. That is a big old question. Love it. And I think Mario Music, I think I'll see you before then. So we'll be able to talk a little bit about that as well. But yeah, that'd be super cool. Okay, great. I'm an artist and I make songs, so I stay awake at night. Most artists. Yeah, I get that. Staying up late, that's kind of a nice... Oh, that's not what I want. Staying up late is really, really cool to kind of get that piece to start working on stuff and get it into the creative groove. I totally understand where you're coming from there, Dharmeek. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. So 29... Okay. Okay, we're going to try the flutes here. I'm also going to put some oohs in the choir. Ooh. Nope, that's ahs. I want oohs. That sounds awful. Awful. Just kidding. Super cool. Yeah, and Catherine I have not heard of her. I should check her out. That sounds sick. And Catherine Durant. Okay, I'm going to write that down too. Goodness gracious, you guys. Super cool. Yeah, love it. This is great. Okay. Do, do. Is this going to be weird if I do this? I don't know about these oohs, man. Sweet. She's worked with Hans Zimmer at that age? Oh yeah, it's totally it's awful, isn't it? This is like the worst sounding choir I've ever heard. Hold on. Well, that sounds pretty Christmassy. I'm not gonna lie. Let's try the ahs. Let's see if that sounds a little better. Oh, hold on. I put it in the wrong spot. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. Bye-bye. I love the stop. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. No, no. I like that. That's super cool. So we've got a G minor, an F major, a C minor, and then an A minor. Yep. Nope. That's diminished. Whoopsies. I need this here. No. What am I doing? I think my brain's shutting off. There we go. F major. Yeah, 100%. Import to Logic is the plan. This is just kind of the rough draft, keeping my ideas together, and then I will put this into an actual thing that's going to sound a lot better. But yeah, I don't know how to change the sounds on these finales. I've tried many times, but maybe I should try again and see if I can get some different sounds in here, because my goodness, this is just atrocious, this sounding. So maybe we hit pause for today. I'll play you guys some music, and then I'll get back to switching some stuff up here, because I got a boogie here at 3:30. So, okay, let's hit pause for this for now. I like this idea. I think this is a cool concept. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming in already, which is great. A lot of really cool work, which is great as well. We're going to build this thing. We're going to build this thing really, really big. So I hope you can come back here next week and we can take a look, see how this goes, see how we can continue to build out. I'm going to work on this outside as well, to try and pump it out a little quicker so we can actually get to the implementation of Logic. I'm also going to try and figure out how I can put that, basically stream Logic for you guys. So, so that you guys can watch the process there, because we haven't been able to do that very much, and the times that we have done it, the computer is just like at maximum capacity, and it's just like hold it on for dear life. So I'm going to try a better way to do that so that we can watch, and I've got 2 monitors again, so we can do that again. So yeah, it should be a little bit easier now, and I just haven't had an opportunity to try and do that. So we're going to try and do that for next stream and the following streams after. Now let's talk a little bit about Is this Logic Pro? No, this is actually called Finale. This is a program that just uses the actual software, the notation. So you can go in and if you wanted to like edit a specific part, you could go in and say, okay, this is the part. Now I have it in a really bad view, but then yeah, I could print that off for my my band or my whatever the case may be if I got like a live performance. Now we've got more in like the clarinet, for example. There you go. So now it's taken all the parts that I put into the clarinet part and made it so it's very spread out, and you'd have to go in and edit all of it, of course, but it's pretty neat. So that's what Finale does, and it's you have to pay for this one. There's also MuseScore. I always tell up and coming composers and arrangers and all those types that are wanting to get into this stuff for free, you can just go to MuseScore, and they offer pretty much the same program. Unfortunately, I don't know how to drive MuseScore. As Mario Music knows, I just can't. I don't know what buttons do what. So if you want any help with that, Mario Music's the guy to ask, because he knows a lot about that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, it's MuseScore is a great option as well, and I have a fantastic sound library for free, which is really, you don't see that a lot, so pretty cool. Logic is like stuff you would use like for beats and stuff like that too. So, okay, Franzi has a question here. What is your take on composing right into DAW, the piano roll? I usually do that. That is usually how I go about writing my stuff. The problem is it takes so much computer power to stream on top of doing that it's very hard to do both at the same time. That was then, this is now. We've got two computers, we've got two monitors. I can see what's going on with both. I can set it up so that we can actually start pumping stuff into the DAW right as the stream is happening. So I'm going to play around with that, see how it goes. The reason I've been doing Finale for so long is because it's easier on the bandwidth. It's easier on the computer. So I think it's time that we start moving into Logic a little bit more. I think it would be a lot more fun and a lot more rewarding, especially when you're listening to the sounds and stuff. So yeah, but I do like the kind of the sheet music stuff. It does help keep my brain organized and keep the ideas flowing. So that's been kind of cool. And at the end, you get a really nice big score, which is kind of neat. So, but yeah, maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time we freshen things up a little bit. I like that idea a lot. Cool. All right, so let's play some music here before I go. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that stuff. It really helps out the channel grow and continue to thrive. Let's dive into some piano playing. How close is Logic to GarageBand? Oh my goodness, great question. Similar interface, so meaning that the buttons are in the same spots, things are kind of relatively in the same boat. But if you're looking at like how much more you get out of Logic, here's GarageBand, and here's Logic. You get way more out of that, out of Logic than you do with GarageBand. GarageBand's kind of just for like pumping in a little audio file, putting in a few instruments, calling it a day, just having fun, right? Logic, you could make an album. You could make a full production on Logic, and it would sound fantastic. So those are the differences, really. It's not even... They're similar interfaces, but they're not even comparable in terms of what you can actually do with Logic versus GarageBand. So get out in terms of what? Like in terms of some of the stuff you can create with the sounds. So like reverb. You get all of the like... It's hard to explain without showing it, but essentially the... Actually, hold on a second here. I could do it on this one. Give me one moment. Cool. Let me open this up. So this is just their... I use this example a lot for like teaching and stuff. This is the Apple example. So if you go into the Apple store, they have this set up like in the track. There you go. So this is Little Nas. We can take this off for a sec. If we still have Dharmeek here, this is going to look very similar to what you're doing at your studio space. So let's zoom out. Okay. This is Logic. This is a ton of cool stuff in here. Very loud, but yeah. So you got lots of cool stuff. Let's just go to the chorus just briefly. I don't want to get copywritten, but check it out. Call me when you want, call me when you need, call me in the morning, I'll be on the way, call me. Okay, so there's so much happening right now in this, and my computer right now, I don't have all the sounds and samples. That's why I haven't been using this laptop. I'll use the laptop for streaming, my mega computer for the writing and stuff. That's why I haven't been doing it with this. I can show, but I can't work. So Logic has all, like, GarageBand has this, but not to the same extent. You have all of these different abilities in Logic Pro that you just don't really get with GarageBand. And GarageBand's gotten better over the years, but they don't have the ability to do a lot of really finite, detailed stuff when it comes to the audio files themselves. So, like, all of this stuff, expanders, limiters, multipressors, all that kind of stuff. You've got, like, crazy... the ability to basically move the audio from one headphone to the other kind of thing. This is called panning, or binaural pan. I can never say that word. Binaural panning and that kind of stuff. There's your reverb, pitch, utilities, all the stuff that you would want out of a plugin is there. And it's very clean. It's very colorful, all that kind of stuff. So that's what Logic has. GarageBand's cool. You can put the audio files down. Like, if I wanted to record a guitar part and maybe record a few guitar parts, have some fun, that's great. You got it. It'll work. GarageBand's great. And it's free. So why wouldn't you use it? But if you want to take that to the next level and really kind of understanding the processing power of all that stuff, Logic is the way to go for sure. But it's a very complicated process. So it is a little intimidating. I'm not going to lie. And that's kind of why that's why I didn't use it for a while. Because it's like, watching this, you just feel like you can't do anything with it. Like, look at all these vocal tracks in here. Like, it's just...
I caught it.
Like, if I just...
Caught it bad just today. You hit me with a call to your place. And
like, that's it. That's all for that one track. Then there's another few tracks, right? And they've got maybe some stacks.
Call me when you need. Call me in the morning. I'll be on the way. Call me.
Yeah. So you have that, right? Maybe this isn't everyone's genre, and I apologize. This is just a cool example. But all of these together, if you did all of the vocals on their own, that's what it's going to sound like. But as soon as you put it in with everything else,
Call me when you want.
it's got this other kind of synthy stack part, right? What if I just do this and I isolate the synth stack? So you can hear little bits and parts of every single song that you have and kind of expand it out. But this is all it is, right? It's just a one little audio file, which is really cool. What about the percussion? Same thing, right? You've got all these different kind of drum sounds and claps and all this stuff. And now if I expand it out, look at what's going on here. It's crazy. This is all just drums, all the blue that you see. And if we play it, you're going to hear why we have so many. Hear how many... This is what makes up the whole beat. So it's really fascinating to look at that and go, okay, whoa. Like, that's how much stuff's happening for just one song drum beat. Like, it's not just the anymore, right? It's like everything all at once. So it's a very intimidating process, and that's why I was staying clear of it. But I think it's time now that we start looking at that a little bit more and understanding how we can use that as composers, not just as like hip hop artists, but it's like composers, songwriters, anyone who's writing music can use these tools to make your music sound just 10 times better. You plug in an audio file, you plug in a sample library, and all of a sudden, bam, your ideas come to life in so much more of a humanistic way as opposed to the computers and all that stuff. So awesome. Okay, we ran out of time. I have to boogie here. I'm not going to play anything today. Unfortunately, that is all good, but I will start planning a stream based off of this and how we can start doing film score stuff and all that. But next week we will focus only on Carol of the Bells, try and get a little bit farther ahead in that, see how fast we can get this done, because I want to start filming a little bit of it and maybe recording some of it so that we can maybe have, like, you know, a YouTube video made out of it or something. I don't know. But Christmas is coming. I haven't really given myself a lot of time, but if not this year, then next year we'll pump it out. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below what you'd like to see next if you have some ideas for what you'd like to see on these streams, and let everybody know we're here. You know, if you have music friends, let them know, tell them we're here, tell them to subscribe, and I'd love to meet them and, you know, talk about music with them. That's the whole point, right? Please play a little diddle. Okay. I'll play a little diddle. That was easy convincing, wasn't it? Super easy. Just kidding. All right. I just realized how awful the quality of this shot is in terms of the actual like precision. So I apologize for that. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Let's play something fun. Play something fun. Oops. Getting into it here. Yeah, that was cool. Some weird chords in there, but I managed to make something work out of it. Why would I play G major? I don't know. It sounded fun. Spicy. Ooh, that's spicy. My favorite chord ever? My current favorite chord. Today? Okay, today, probably, yeah, that one. Whatever I just did. That one. That's my favorite chord today. F sharp diminished. Very Christmassy, of course. But you can actually very easily just take a minor chord, minor 7, and just do that. And just move up 1/2 step for the bottom 2, and you get that. So like that. That's my favorite chord. Yeah, so like that. There you go. So F sharp diminished would be my favorite chord today, I think. Yeah, super fun. You need somewhere to go. Yeah, I do. I'm now late. That's fine. All right. Take care, everyone. See you later. Have a good rest of your day. I will talk to you very, very, very soon. Sam got a little distracted. How did that? Yeah, shocker, hey? Anyway. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Go say hi to your loved ones. Go listen to some music. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And I will see you all next week. Take care. Happy practicing. And I'll see you guys soon. Now I have to go explain why I'm late. Bye for now.